I have a revised edition of a topic that I discussed last night. I deleted it because I said a few things that were relatively inappropriate. But the topic is global warming, and everyone seems to be all up in arms about the polar ice caps melting, but I'd like to suggest that the polar ice caps are just a remnant of the ice age. We should find the North Pole and the South Pole to be arable land, but for the most part, an entire continent is buried under ice in the South Pole. We're getting there in the North Pole. We're just about arable land up there now. Um, but another concern is that the melting is causing ocean levels to rise, and it's desalinating the ocean, which is causing more hurricanes, which is not desirable, obviously. But they've recently come up with the ability to use electrolysis to separate the oxygen and hydrogen in water without polluting the oxygen with the chlorine. The salt is sodium and chlorine. So, number one, you can farm the sodium, you can farm the chlorine and put it in pools, purify the water in your backyard pool. I mean, there is a use for it, so it's not a waste product. But then we can just throw up a bunch of solar panels and use electrolysis to farm the ocean and pipe fresh water to the deserts. I'd hazard a guess that today's day and age, with food shortages being a concern in various parts of the world, that being able to pipe ocean water to the desert that isn't contaminated with salt would probably benefit humankind in general. So that's just something that I don't see a whole lot of people realizing at the moment. A lot of people complain about oil pipelines, going across sacred lands and stuff like that. But I don't think if those pipelines were carrying fresh water, they'd have too much to complain about. So, I don't know. It's food for thought. I throw it out there for the world to ponder and hopefully get somewhere with it.